class, happy Tuesday. Today is such a big important day because we are learning a new spelling for a sound. And that sound, I'm not going to tell you yet. I'm going to read you a poem and I want you to listen to the sound that you hear most prominently. So the sound that you hear more than any other sound. Are you ready for the poem? It's called Where'd He Go? Where'd he go? Here we go. I'm so sad, I mope and moan. I didn't want to play alone. I rolled a snowman yesterday with hopes that he would always stay. But now I see the sun's warm glow and only puddles. Where'd he go? Where'd the snowman go? He melted. What was the sound that you heard a lot? What do you think it was? Oh, it was O. Good job. This time when I read it, raise that hand when you hear the O sound. Here we go. Where'd he go? I'm so sad. I mope and moan. I didn't want to play alone. I rolled a snowman yesterday with hopes that he would always stay. But now I see the sun's warm glow and only puddles. Where'd he go? That happens a lot in Colorado, right? Because we have cold days and we can build a snowman. And then the next day the sun comes out and it's warm and it melts away. So we can relate to that poem, can't we? But you heard it. We heard the O sound. And what's the one way that we know right now how to spell the O sound? It is with our O magic E, or our O consonant E. And that E is magic. It makes the O say its name instead of ah, because O's usually say ah. But with that magic E, it makes the O say its name. Oh, my name is O. But today we are going to learn one more way, and it's the way that you might see it on your big box of oatmeal. Do you know what that might be? It is still starts with an O and an A. So OA is our new spelling, and OA says O, like in oatmeal. Oop, there it is, as in oatmeal. So I would like you guys to practice in sand. Sand is how we do it in class, right? Our pretty sand. O-A says O. I want you to do that with your finger anywhere you can, but make sure it's a texture, something with texture. Not this. This is too soft. Not that you're here for this, but this is too soft for my hand. So I would want to do it on the carpet, or a carpet is a really good texture to do it on, or on sand, or on something fuzzy, or something bumpy, or something a little scratchy, not too scratchy. Well, let's not do scratchy. I don't want you to hurt your fingers and be like, Miss Darcy, look at my finger. So do it on something that has a good texture. And remember, texture is something that feels different on your hand other than just smooth. So do it on something with texture. And make sure that you keep repeating O-A says O. And underline it when you do it too, remember? You guys remember this, right? O-A says O, and do it over and over. It'll really help your brain think, oh, O-A says O, I'm really learning this, because when you have that texture on your finger and you're saying it, our amazing brains have this way of reprogramming and remembering that OA says O. And that's my very technical explanation of why I want you to do it with a texture. But trust me, I'm the teacher and I know these things, so do it like that. And you could also do it in chalk and stuff like that. But I really want you to do something with your finger as well, so that your finger is really communicating to your brain through that texture that OA says O. Okay? And then we are going to practice reading O words in our kitty book today. So once you finish going around saying OA says O and touching something with your finger, come on back and bring your kitty book, okay? Kitty book time. So in our kitty book, we have a couple pages to do. So it's a big day, which is why in math, I had you have the packet over 2 days, because today's going to be a pretty big day in reading. So because we're learning that new sound and we're still practicing those A sounds, you have a bunch of words here in this box. And we usually would read them first, so let's read them together. There's that OA, and it'll be bolded for you, a darker black color, right? To show you that that's our new sound. Goal. We have our A sound, male. Stairs. Toast. I'm hungry. Nails and coat. So when you are reading the sentence, you are going to think about which word goes best to finish your sentence. Like this sentence, I sent my pal a letter in the, what would it go best here? Did you send it in a coat? Did you send it in a nails? Did you send it in a toast? Did you send it in a goal? And Starcy, none of these make sense. Did you send a letter in the mail? There it is. So you would write in mail in your neatest, nicest handwriting. Next one, let's take a look. To make a chair, we need wood, a hammer, and what else do we need to make a chair? Do we need a goal, a coat, mail? Well, I already crossed that one out because I used it right, so we don't need to do that one again. Nails, hammer and nails. I wonder if that goes there. So finish that. On the back, you are going to do the exact same thing with a new set of words. We have crayon, oak, bait, chair, boat, and gray. And you'll fill in whichever word makes the most sense. Make sure when you finish them to reread your sentence to make sure that you chose the right word and that it makes sense. And you're practicing reading at the same time, which is awesome. Then we have this lovely page. Is there a back side? Let's see. Oh, yep. 2 sides where you get to pick out the word that matches the picture. Why is there a foot on there? That looks like a toenail. So I would look up for here to find the word that might match. You can do it backwards like that. Look at the picture and find the word that matches. Or you can read the words first and then find their match, which is how I like to do it. So if I read this first word that has that ah sound that we've been practicing in first grade, crawl, I would look around for something that would represent crawl, which would probably be this little cutie pie, right? And I would write crawl right there. We've got goat, coin, chair, moon, hay, nail, goal, and cloud. Then on the back side, you're going to do the exact same thing with different pictures. Please use your neatest, nicest handwriting, and then come back when you're done, because we're not done yet today. Like I said, it's going to be a big day, which is why math was spread over 2 days for you, so that you would have more time to do reading, because then it's time for the vote. All right, you should be back with me now, and we are ready to read the next story in Kay and Martez called The Vote. So in your table of contents, find the story, The Vote, and turn to that page. Now the vote has, just in the title, we're using that O sound with our O magic E, aren't we? But we learned our new sound, our OA, which will be in bold for you in that darker black color, so that you can make sure that you remember that that's our new sound. Let's scoot this over. Da, 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 da. There we go. So you'll see some words like boasts. That's like bragging, like, oh, I'm just so wonderful. And the word groans. I don't want to do it, mama. Oh, that's maxilla. Then we'll have our AI sound. We're still practicing, like raises. He raises his hand. And some AY words like may, yesterday. How many syllables does yesterday have? Yesterday. 3 syllables. Wow, that's a big one. And pay. Then we'll also have a tricky word, because this is a name, and our O usually says ah, so this would be Gomez, but it's actually Gomez. So we have the O sound again, but it's tricky because there's no OA, or there's no magic E. Even though this looks like a magic E, it's not, because this is saying Gomez. So this is a tricky word. I actually used to have a friend when I was in first grade, like you guys, whose last name was Gomez. His name was Albert Gomez, and I lived right next to him when I lived in Lawton, Oklahoma. Yeah, I just thought of that. So there you go. He was like my best little friend in first grade, Albert Gomez. I wonder where he is today. So anyway, so enjoy the story, The Vote. When you're done with it, open up your kitty book. I know, it's a lot. It's 4 questions. Ms. Darcy, I already did all those pages in my kitty book. And now you want me to do 4 more questions and complete sentences and check my cops? Yes, I do. Why? Because you guys got this. You can do it. I know each and every one of you can get this work done. If you were in school today, we would be getting this done. We'd be doing it with a smile. We maybe have some breaks and do some goat noodle and have fun, but we would get it done because that's what we do, right? We push through and we get our work done. So do some goat noodles, take some breaks if you need to, but you can do this and you can do the whole thing. Sorry, my video cut out there for a second. I was hoping I didn't lose all that I just recorded, but I didn't. Shoo. Anyway, I was saying, if you need help, call me, FaceTime me, message me. I'll be around waiting for you. Or even if you don't need help and you just need a, hey, you got this, let's keep going, call me and I will cheer you on and say, come on, girl, we got this. Come on, dude, we can do this. Let's finish it together and we will get through it together, okay? So I know it's a bunch of work today, but it's not that much because we'd be doing it at school. And really, you guys have been doing just a little bit of what we'd be doing in school, right? Because at school, we do a lot more every day. So you guys got this. I know you do, okay? Have a wonderful day. I miss you all. I love you, and I'll see you later. Bye.